How could I have known it would lead to this? Shouldn't someone have warned me? This is not where I thought I'd end up. But maybe I'm fooling myself. Maybe I knew all along. But I'm getting ahead of myself. What can I tell you? Everyone knows dating sucks, especially at my age. I'm 58. Well, at least I was when this all started. You know what, though? Still looking pretty good. Of course, I was married, 24 years, 1 kid, beautiful girl, Joyce. Oh, we had some problems when she was in high school, but it's all over now. He's doing really well. In college, 3rd year. Divorced, going on 4 years. He was a good provider, lawyer. But once my daughter came along, he became mean and distant. Blamed me. Said I was ignoring him, putting everything into our daughter. I didn't see it that way. But if it was true, it's because he never showed me any love. And she was all love. Saw a counselor, nice guy, but nothing changed. So I got out of it. It took 3 years, huge lawyer bills, but it's all over now. Sometimes I still miss him until I see him, which is every other weekend on account of we share custody of our dog, Raffles. But you know, when it was all over, all the fighting, the arguing, the divorce, I thought, so now what? Don't get me wrong. I am not one of those women that needs a man to be fulfilled. Oh, no. I have my girlfriends. We go places. We do things. But it'd be nice to have some male energy around sometimes. You know, I had a career. That's right. I was an emergency room nurse for years. Once Joyce left for college, that's my daughter, I went back and got a master's. But I got a little burnt out on the profession. So I don't need a man to make me feel fulfilled. I am perfectly fine on my own. But I started getting bored, maybe lonely. I live in Moonachie. It is a small town in Jersey, stone's throw from the city. I know practically every single man there, and those that aren't, but like to think they are. There's nothing for me there. So if I want to see if there's someone out there, I'm forced to use the apps. Same terrible stories. You go out, they're all over you, telling you how beautiful you are, how sexy, how they want to see you again. Then nothing. Ghosts me. Over and over it happens. What's up with that? If you're not interested, tell me. I'm a big girl. I can take it. Grow up already. This ain't high school. But you know what? It is for them. Then I meet this guy. Gorgeous, beautiful body, smart. We talk for 3 hours about everything. Tells me he's E&M. I never heard of it. Ethically non-monogamous. What's that, I ask him. He says, we can be together, but he can still see other women. They know about me, I know about them. We can be together for weeks, months, as long as it's working for both of us. I say, yeah, like fuck buddies. Wow, he says, you sure know how to make it sound awful. Judgy, huh? So he gives me some information. I check it out. Turns out it's a thing. Kind of like polyamorous, but different. Says the women that he's involved with are fine with it. I ask him, do they ever break it off with you? He says, usually I'm the one to do that. Very interesting. So I start seeing him. Once a week, usually on Thursdays, always at his place. The sex is great. In fact, it's incredible. And afterwards, we talk, and I think this feels really good. So I ask him, can we spend more time together? Says he'd like to, but he doesn't have the time. Working, I say? Doesn't answer. So, one day, we're together, enjoying each other as usual. And I don't know why I said this, but I blurt out, I love you. No response, just keeps on making love. And when we're done, let me say, when he's done, because once I realized what I said, I left my body. He kisses me and says he won't be calling me anymore. Why not, I ask. No reason, just time to move on. Time to move on? Does it have anything to do with those 3 words? No, not really. Just got a lot on my plate right now. But hey, you were great. This is great. Thanks. And that was that. I was upset, but I didn't feel like I had the right to be. After all, I went into this with both eyes open. I know what I signed up for. At least I thought I did. So, afterwards, I did a lot of research into the E&M community. Turns out it's growing. So is the polyamorous community. Seems like everyone that's in it is enjoying it. I guess they're a little bit better able to deal with their feelings than I am. But I wonder, if I hadn't have said those 3 words, would we still be together? If that's what you even want to call it. So I take a couple of months. And then I am right back in the mix, opening myself up to experiences with not just the poly community, but E&M, and not just with men. I'm not gonna lie. I had fun for the most part. But when it was all over, I was still by myself with my experiences, my memories, postcards from that life, but by myself. I'm 62 now, still looking good, if that matters. Still miss my ex until I see him. Still searching for that something else. But what? What is it? There's a saying, you've got to lose yourself in order to find yourself. I hope that's true. I really do. But what if it's not? What if the future is just more of the same? I don't think I could handle that. But how do I break out of a pattern that, after all, I had a hand in creating, didn't I? Okay, you know what? I can't think about this. I'm not going to think about this. I'm going to maybe think about it tomorrow. I got to get ready. It's getting late. I got one of them coming over. New guy. Yeah. I know.